Okay, thanks a lot. Okay, Moish bhai, I can start, right?
Yes,
Okay.
inshallah.
Yeah, inshallah. Okay. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. ربي يسر ولا توصر وتمم بالخير وبك نستعين يا فتاح يا فتاح يا فتاح ربي اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي امري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي سبحانك لا علم لنا الا ما علمتنا انك انت العليم الحكيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. So inshallah, we will talk about the AI and the impact of AI and how exactly we can use AI in our jobs, either it's regulatory affairs or it's an IT or any other field we are in. So we can use how we can use these tools basically to make our work very easy, and at the same time how we can increase our speed and make sure we add quality and add value in whichever field we are, inshallah. So about myself, I've been in the IT space for almost like 2 decades and started as a software engineer and currently working as a technical director, or you can say a senior solutions architect, and mainly in the DevSecOps and the MLOps domain, and at the same time on the AI side. Now, starting on the AI piece, I think 3 years back in around like October or November 2022, people came to know about ChatGPT. So that was the first time when something new was introduced to us. It was already there, but it was not like so much popular at that time. When ChatGPT came in, the OpenAI, which is owned by Sam Altman, then people started understanding what exactly AI can do, and it was open to public, and people started using it. So, in a very layman term, what AI is, you can imagine is like if you go to a library, and in a library you go and talk to a specific person there who's a librarian, and you can imagine this person, he or she, he knows about every and any book which is part of that library. So he has read all the book, he remembers every fact, it can answer any question, and it can not only give you the answers, but it can even generate a new content depending upon the material and the books the person has gone through it. So that's how we can imagine the AI. And it's not again specific, or it's not restricted to a specific domain. It can basically traverse across multiple domains, multiple areas, multiple fields. It can be IT, it can be medicine, it can be philosophy, it can be any books in Islam, or anything you talk about. It can basically go through it, understand it, and then give you the details, and at the same time can even give you a new content depending upon the prompt or the direction you give to AI. So this is in a nutshell what exactly the AI is. And then again, there are so many definition to it. We can go in a technical level in some other session. But this is how you can imagine a very wise person to whom you are asking any question, and you get the answer. So you don't know from where it is coming. There is a pool of knowledge which this person has consumed, and you are getting all the knowledge and all the different answers which you are waiting for. You get it in a split of a second. So this is what exactly the AI is right now. Now moving forward, what is the impact of AI? Because there are many people whom you talk, they are still basically uh, in a state where exactly they are not able to understand what AI can do right now, and they are in a kind of a negation to AI. Okay, AI cannot impact us. But if you go and see in the market, this is one of the slides I'm sharing. I hope you guys can still see my slide, and I'm still audible, right? If someone can confirm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. So
Yes.
yeah,
Mhm.
if you see this slide, and if you just Google this, there is a clear board here: stop hiring humans. So this is a very dangerous ad which is going on in California right now. And even if you see this company Artisan, stop hiring, there is a mistake in the hiring, or there is a spelling mistake in the hiring here before humans. It's by intention. So what it means is, don't hire humans, because humans basically make mistake. And this is one of the example here. The extra R is used here. And then they have their own AI tools which can give you a call. It can be a BDR, it can be an SDR, any RAP, where a AI can come in and do the job as well as the way the humans are doing right now. So this is right now going on in the market. They are even giving you the CEO, which can basically come in and take decisions on behalf of the company and can understand the entire portfolio and can direct you in a good direction. So this is the link given here. You guys can go and see, and there are so many blogs written about this, and this is happening in the market right now. Okay, so this is I'm trying to build the context here, what exactly the impact of AI is, and then slowly we will understand how exactly I can use different tools in my day-to-day life to basically use AI. Okay, so any thoughts on this? Any comments? I will take a pause if someone wants to add anything to this specific slide here.
So if they want to filter some data, right? For example, it's some of the data is very critical to somebody, right? Is there a filters where it can filter by user or something like that?
Filtered data. You're talking about this specific company use case, or you're talking in general, brother?
In general, I'm asking something in general. Like for example, doctors are there, right? They need the specific data, and there
Mhm.
might be some data which they don't want everyone to see. Will there be any governance on top of it?
Yeah, yeah. So I can, yeah. So that's one of the slide I will show you how you can do that. So if I don't want my data to be part of any of this AI machine or AI tool or data sets, I can have my local setup, and in the local setup I can use all my proprietary data or a very sensitive data which I don't want to expose to the outer world, and I can filter it and I can just keep it on my local laptop or my local machines, and I can use the data to use AI on top of it to give me all the results. So that's a good question. We will I will show you how exactly you can do it. I have a I have a tool where you can go on the UI. I have a local model, local AI tool, and I can give a prompt to that AI tool, and I'm whichever data I'm giving to that AI tool, it will not go on the internet, or it will not go to any of these companies, and they cannot see it.
So I have seen one more thing. When you ask a question to ChatGPT, for example, it
Hmm.
gives you one answer, and after some time, if you ask the same question, it gives you a different answer. And those two answers are sometimes completely like it's like overlapping, or I mean, it's completely different.
Yeah, that's how AI is supposed to be, because even if you go in, there is one of the podcasts by Dario. He's a CEO of a cloud, which is Anthropic tool. So he himself says we are not able to debug how exactly these layers of AI works behind the scenes, which they call as transformers. So they are still making those specific tools to make sure every time when you give them the same question, the prediction should be almost the same, until unless you're changing the data or you're changing the prompt to the specific AI tool. So yes, that's one of the you can say a negative side of the AI. It can give you maybe a slightly deviated answer on the same question which you're asking them again and again. So yes, that's one of the so that's where human comes in, and then they say, okay, this is the direction, or this is the best answer to take it from here, and then use it in whichever area you want to use that.
Perfect. Yeah, because I was searching for quantum computing. There's a DARPA which is basically given to certain companies within the quantum computing companies. There are about 10 companies out of 10. Few of the companies has got that. So
Mhm.
when I tried to search, it gave me one time the two companies, another time two other companies, not the one which was there in the first search.
Yes, yes, yeah, yeah. That's at times it also does the hallucination. If it doesn't know any answer, it can even hallucinate and say, okay, this is what exactly the answer is. So what happens is, at times even we have the tendency, right, from our intuition, if we don't know anything, at least we try to say, okay, this is the nearby answer to the question what you're asking me. That's known as hallucination in AI. So that's how it goes towards that direction. If it doesn't know anything, or if it's like confused what needs to be done, then it hallucinates and generate the data and try to come to a specific logical conclusion. This is what exactly the answer should be. So now the person who is using it should be smart enough, or at least should go and do that validation, because if you start using AI and you start believing that every answer is correct, then definitely it can hurt us. So inshallah, we will continue. These are good questions, because yeah, this is where AI has its own pros and cons we can talk about. So, but this is the impact of AI, where exactly this is coming and this is impacting us. So how we can adapt to this, how we can change, how we can upskill ourselves, that's what the whole idea about this session is. Now going on the next slide. So this is one of the real case scenario where right now, up till now, what we have seen is like when you apply for a job, right, you get a call from a human person. It can be an HR, it can be any technical talent team or an HR team coming in and calling you. Right now, this is what happened with me. This is the AI virtual recruiter Aiden, and this AI virtual recruiter is calling me on behalf of the recruit of the agency, and then trying to take my interview. So this is the level where they have already reached, and this is like they are doing it very nicely. And the AI agent is so smart that the person knows, the AI agent knows your entire resume. They know your entire LinkedIn profile and which position you have applied for, and then they go and ask you those predefined questions which is already fed to these guys. And from there they go and see, okay, this person can should I go and give it to a human, or this is not a perfect fit for this specific role. So
Mhm.
this is what started happening, and I'm getting multiple calls from these kind of AI agents. And before they call you, or when they call you, they will the AI agent will say, okay, I am AI agent, my name is Aiden, and you have applied for so and so job, and for so and so agency, so I want to talk to you, should we go ahead? So now at times I've told them, no, I'm not comfortable talking to an AI agent, can you go and maybe call a human, or maybe engage a human in this. So accordingly, that AI agent will stop the conversation and will say, okay, I will hand over to human. And then on the background, maybe that message goes to a specific person who's in charge of this, and then they call you back. So that's what is happening right now. So anyone wants to share any of their uh, thoughts on this, or this happened with someone else on this group? Okay. Yeah, but this is where AI is going right now. So now you can imagine, if I was a part of an HR team, and I was a person giving call to person to the candidates, and if I'm getting all those resumes, and I was the person who was going and filtering all those resumes, those kind of jobs are already gone. So now they have one person, they have the system. You go and apply to it. AI comes in, picks up all those details, and start calling those specific potential candidates. Take all the details, and it's very smart. It can understand the technology, whatever you're talking about, the keywords and all those things of your specific field. It can take all the data and then accumulate the data, and then rate you on that specific interview, or the questions or the answers you have given, and finally say, okay, this candidate is a perfect fit, or it's not a fit for this specific job. Okay, so moving forward on this, now the AI tools, there are so many AI tools in the market right now. So I think we are all aware of this Chat GPT. Now, besides Chat GPT, this is owned by OpenAI. Which Altman, this person owns this. Then you have these top two, which is DeepSeek and Quen, which is Chinese LLMs, and these are all or like owned by a specific China company. And Quen is mainly used by Alibaba, and Alibaba, they are the main owner, or you can say the the company behind Quen. And similarly, you have Cloud. This is again a US company, and Mistral is from Europe side. And this Manas AI is something amazing. Like, I don't know whether you have heard about this or not, but this Manas AI is an autonomous AI agent. What when I say AI agent, the difference between AI agent and the LLM or Chat GPT is, when you give any prompt to Chat GPT, basically what happens is Chat GPT gives you the answer to it. For example, say if I say I want to go from Atlanta to Chicago, so give me the flight details and give me the price. So it will give you all the flight details. It will give you all the specific what is the cost of it and dates and everything. But with the AI agents, it can go next step. It can not even give you the details, but it can even book the flights on your behalf. So if it has the credentials and the and your account details, credit card details, it can go and say, okay, this is the cheapest cost, and it's going from Atlanta to Chicago by the shortest route, non-stop, and this date and this time. So everything looks good. It can go and do the booking on your behalf. That's what the AI agent is. So it's like one level above your LLM models, and it is basically using that LLM models behind the scenes. Okay, now what I would suggest is if you guys
Can
are
I
in.
add something? Sorry, brother. 1 minute, small one thing. I have a question about that one. In
Sure.
normal process right now, say for example, I have a kayak. So kayak has certain agreement with different airlines, right? Once they send the API and they get the specific information. So in
Mhm.
AI model, this is a completely different thing, right? They have any kind of internal connection with the, say for example, uh, is that agent gonna bring as many as airlines all over the world? Say for example, I want to go to Australia. So is it gonna bring every single possible airlines for me, or there will be limitation? What
Yeah,
will
yeah,
be the?
yeah. What it does? Okay, let's do that. So you guys can still see my tabs, right?
Yeah. We can. Sorry
Okay.
about that. Maybe I'll take 1 minute.
Yeah, no, no worries. Yeah, so this is a good question. So this is basically hands-on. I'm trying to do it. So
Yeah.
I've given you the context, and now what we will do is try to open all these tools here. So I've opened all these tools. If you see here, this is
Mhm.
different which I've opened on my side. Maybe you guys can
Yeah.
open on your side and try to play around with this tool, specific tools what we have. So
Mhm.
now this is the AI agent. This is Manas AI agent. If you see this specific screen
Yeah.
now, yeah. So for example, say if I say, can you book for me the flight from Atlanta to Chicago, uh, cheapest in cost, and June 27th, 28th, and 29th, 2025. Okay, and give me the best options and use minimum credits for doing this. The reason I'm giving this prompt because there is a credits here, so it can use minimum credits, which helps out to optimize the specific query in the prompt
Mhm.
to this AI agent. So don't worry about this typo. I've done this for purposely because this is smart enough to understand what exactly you mean and what you're trying to talk to this guy. Okay. So yeah, in your case, brother, what you ask, yeah, it's smart enough to not go and take all the flights and everything, but it basically it's an interactive session. So it basically says, okay, this is what you mean. So it will go and say, take top three, top five, or top 10 flights and all those specific itineraries, and tell you, okay, this is where exactly. If you see here, I would like to clarify a few details here. So now this is very smart to now ask me, okay, are you looking for one way? See, I've not given one way or a round trip.
Mm.
Passengers, do you have any airline preference? This is all. This is, and this guy is waiting for my reply here. So
Gotcha. No
yeah,
problem.
this is so interactive. Like it will ask you for all the specific details which is missing here, and then
Mhm.
finally once it has all the details, it can go and proceed, and it can go and book the flights on your behalf.
Oh, got it. Thank you, brother.
So,
Yeah.
brother, I have one question
Mm.
because I would use also Copilot, right?
Yeah. Okay. Mhm.
So when I asked a question today, um, give me a way I can set up a company
Mhm.
without having on-prem presence, completely in cloud native.
Okay.
The answers I received from ChatGPT is more mature than the answer I received from Copilot.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
And
Okay.
I want to ask another question to attach to it. Is there
Mhm.
a way that we can search across all of um, uh, the just chat gpt, right? These are the, I mean, across all of the clouds.
So what was the second question? Can we ask this question across all the different LLM models? That
Yeah, LLM models,
okay.
exactly.
Okay.
I mean to say LLM model, that's correct.
Yeah, correct. So see, yeah, definitely Copilot is not again. See, Copilot is using all the APIs of ChatGPT behind the scenes, but they have their own flavor on top of it. And definitely, ChatGPT is much more mature. They have their O3 model which came in, and yeah, so the answers will vary from LLM models to LLM models. Now, if you ask the same question to Cloud, which is Anthropic, it can be a very different answer because each LLM model they have their own area of expertise. So like for example, say DeepSeek and Cloud, they are very specific, or they have a expertise in the reasoning, in you can say coding area, and then a cloud architect and all those specific things. Even Copilot should be able to do it, but yeah, again, the race here is about the data sets. The more data you have, the more best answer you have. So it's a garbage in, garbage out. So right
Okay.
now, yeah. So right now, if you have seen right now, what happened is a few weeks back, ChatGPT came with the concept of Ghibli image. Okay, now let me just show you what exactly. So I'm trying to answer your question here. So now ChatGPT is trying to get the data from the actual world, because see, the more data and the live data you have, the more matured your LLM model is. Now take an example of Grok, which is the X model, and now if you have seen, there is a news, X is buying X AI. So why X is buying X AI? Because or XAI is buying X, other way around, because XAI, the Grok needs all the live data from Twitter, which is X right now. And then on that data, it can go and train the model and keep it up to date. But the same thing is missing on the OpenAI side. Now, OpenAI doesn't have the actual data. It has to go and do all the crawling on the internet and get the data, the live data, and then feed into a system. So now one example was this Ghibli image. Now they started giving this Ghibli image to people free, 3 credits or 3 images, because they want people to upload their image and then come up with that image is a Ghibli style, and so they can train their DALE model, and they can make it more perfect and more accurate as per the current data. And then there is no data piracy right issue, because you yourself is giving your picture and trying to make it as Ghibli image. So I hope I answered your question. The more data you have, the more mature the answer is. So compared to ChatGPT and Copilot, yes, you can have a different answers, because they have a different data sets or a different data trajectory on those specific areas which you ask them about, making your company on totally on the cloud as compared to on-prem or any data centers.
Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate it. One more last question, because sometime I search for these talks, right? It
Yeah.
goes and get the information from various, like Yahoo Finance, some of them from different agencies. Do they feed the data every day into ChatGPT? How I'm not sure how that data comes out of them.
Yeah, they do the data crawling from the internet. That's the reason there are so many like you can say uh, uh, actions are taken on ChatGPT or OpenAI. They have so many like legal cases against them because of the data piracy. So now anyone can go and take any data from any picture, and then they are started using and started training those specific data. So yes, they go and buy the data also, because right now data is gold. So people, if you go to Kaggle is a Google's entity, and they have all the data there. So now, for example, say right now I need a data set. I need a data set to specifically go and train my model. So I can go on Kaggle, I can take all those data sets, and I can go and feed my model. Let's take an example. If I want to make a YouTube sentiment analysis, someone is giving a feedback on my YouTube or any YouTube channel. So how can I take those specific comments and start doing the analysis on those specific comments? So for that you need data, because you say, okay, it's look good, it means it's a positive sentiment. Oh no, it looks bad, it means it's a negative sentiment. Someone has to do a data labeling. So people go and buy data. So ChatGPT also, they go and buy the data. They can go on the there is a web crawler. They go on the net and they try to take all the specific details and go and feed into their into model. Because if you don't feed your model with the data, which is the food of the model, then there is a data drift, and then you will not get the correct results what you're looking for. And then definitely your model or your specific LLM is not competitive as compared to any other model which we talked about. Okay, inshallah. So so moving forward on this, because we have a mix of the people here, like people are from regulatory affairs as well as IT. What I will do is, let me take one example of the regulatory affairs here. So okay, this specific this specific label here. Okay, now I want to give this example. Now we have a labeling and we have ad promo and all these specific areas what we have in regulatory affairs. So up till now what is happening is, in labeling, someone gets a label, and that label has all the details from the packet insert, or from dossier, or from any specific document which was made, and then finally the label was prepared. And now right now, up till now, what is happening, a person is sitting there, it's going line by line and trying to understand if there any issue on this specific label or not. Now what will happen with AI is, like, let me show you what exactly would happen here. So I have a label. Someone, my manager, gave me a label and says, okay, this is a label, and do the label review and tell me what are details or what are the issues on this, which we should basically go and correct it. So I'm just pasting an image here. I hope you can still see my image, right? My screen, the DeepSeek, I'm opening and putting an image here.
Yes, we can. I can.
Yeah. So now let me show you real life what exactly is happening here. So I will say
All these tools are free, brother, or we have to pay?
no, this is all free. This is all free. So we should all everyone should start using these tools. These are amazing tools, and this can make your life easy. Every person can do like 5 jobs right now if you're able to use these tools. This is so like this is like it can increase your productivity like 100x. Okay, so now I'm just giving this. Now let's see what this guy does. Okay, so this will go through, yeah, so this will go through the entire image, and it will do the entire analysis for me, and finally it will say okay, what is the issues and what exactly you should go and focus it. Okay, so anyone from labeling can pitch in here. I just took a sample label and I'm just trying to put details here, and let's see what exactly it says. Now if you see a, this is a summary. Now, what this guy is saying is, okay, fix the active ingredient name. The name was having a typo. Correct the concentration, or 28 mg per ml. Clarify the indication and rewrite for accuracy. If you see here, this is all exactly the details are given here. Now, if you see, this is the major mistake here. 28 mg per ml. Now, if I go and see this specific label, let's see here. This is a little small, but yeah. So if it is 100 mg per 5 ml, 28 mg per ml is not correct. Okay, the mat doesn't go properly. Okay, it should be 20 mg. So now let me ask this guy what should be the correction here. So if this is saying you have to go and correct the concentration and remove this, so I will ask what should be the correct value. So now if we are doing this labeling right now manually, now this all will be automated by AI. Now if you see here, see 20 mg per ml is the correct value here. So now this all labels will be fed to the AI system. AI system will pick up each label, will come up with the summary, and this summary will go to again to the AI system. AI system will generate the new labels with the correct information and finally go and publish it.
Assalamu
Okay.
alaikum. Can I ask a question, Brother Muhammad?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Okay, so the topic is how to use the AI in the job, especially related. I'm not sure about the IT. I'm from the regulatory affairs.
Yeah.
Coming back to your example here, this is very good example that you took for a label. And that's my job to proofread the label and find out the mistakes, and manually doing it definitely is a hassle and takes longer than usual, but still there are human error chances that I'm gonna miss anything.
Yeah.
The problem is in my company, I'm not sure about the other companies.
Sure.
I'm not allowed to have a chat gpt open in my private browser, either
Yeah.
a DeepSeek or any cloud application that is offering the AI, and I cannot copy paste any of the content that is confidential in that AI bot. So how can I use or utilize these services? If and this is where they are very vigilant. The people who are in the medical writer team, someone told me that she was using the chat GPT and the IT caught her, and she has been given a warning. So in that scenario, how can I utilize the chat GPT in my work?
Okay. I will give you a little technical answer to it because there is no straight answer to it. So I hope you guys can see my entire screen, or I don't know. Let me share my entire desktop. So let me go here. My entire screen. Okay. So the way we do it right now, while I'm sharing this, the way we can do it, we can have the same chat gpt model. Again, chat gpt is it's not open source right now. They are working to make it open source. There was a news by Sam Altman. They are making it free for public, but I think it will take time. But llama from Facebook and DeepSeek, these are two open source models you can go and download in your laptop. Okay, so now I'm not able to share my entire screen. Moise bhai, can you make me a co-host, like if you don't mind? Moise bhai, is there? Okay, so once he comes back, right, sister, I can show you how exactly you can do it. I have that entire model on my local laptop, and I'm using anything LLM. There is a UI tool where you can go and take that model. It's very simple. and then you can use that on your local laptop, and your data is basically in your laptop, and you're not going on any of these specific sites, and you're not giving any confidential data to the specific site. So there is a solution to it. Okay, so there is a way to do it on your local laptop, and you don't have to go and give any of your data to any of the system which I was talking here.
Okay, I will be waiting to
Yeah,
explore
I
more. Thank you.
yeah, I can show that because I'm not able to share my screen. I'm just able to share my Chrome browser here. But yeah, that's something, and everyone is basically very much scared of. Okay, I don't want to give my data, especially my company data, to any of these specific Chinese companies, or even to ChatGPT or any of the US companies, because definitely they can use that data to train their internal model. So there is a way to it. You go and download the model from the system, from the open source library, into your local laptop, and then play around and use that model on your local laptop to do everything what we are doing on the specific browsers. Okay.
Kind of application that you download?
Yeah, there are steps to it, sister. So very simple steps, very simple commands. You can do it on your laptop, and then you can download all those specific models. And these models are really huge models, so you need at least 10 GB, or at least 10 GB on your local laptop, on your hard disk, to basically download this. Once it is downloaded, then you can use, there are different UI tools where you can go and connect that model from the UI, and then start using it from the UI on your laptop. I would really like to show you guys, but I'm not able to share my screen, and Moisba is not
Can
responding.
you send the links and a kind of flow chart in which you can tell the stepwise guideline? Because we are layman, how can we download it? The links and how to like
Yeah,
what
yeah,
step
yeah,
to
I can do it. I can do it. Yes.
Yeah, brother Muhammad, I'm still confused. Like, if even if I will be having in my personal laptop downloaded those models, how can I have the access of my stuff from the office, that is especially in my office laptop, to be uploaded the files in my personal laptop?
There are
I
different.
cannot send the files to my personal email address either.
There are different ways to do it, sister. This is recorded, right? So I will, if you can reach out to me, I can give you different ways to do that. Like you can copy
Okay, that will
from
be
your laptop. You can copy from your company laptop to your laptop, and then from there you can go and feed to these local models on your laptop, and then from there you can do all the analysis, get the final result, make your life easy, and then finally go and prepare the final doc on the company laptop, and then submit the results, whatever you're doing it.
okay. Jazakallah khair. I'll be hoping to get your phone number and then connect with you. Thank you.
Okay, okay. Okay. Okay, now I'm not even able
So,
to share
so
my.
in the AI tool, DeepSeek, so we can prepare the labels also for the new labels which is not existing for the products.
Yeah, you can do it in Gwen, brother. Uh, okay, I'm just waiting to share my screen. I don't know, somehow it got disabled. I'm not able to share my screen because I want to show you all these things what you're talking about. Because that's the whole idea about this.
I will call to the Moisbar
Yeah,
otherwise.
if you can call him and ask him, like, if he can. I don't know whether he. Okay, so while he is calling, what we can. Okay, I cannot share my screen, right? You guys cannot see my screen, right? I think it got disconnected.
Yep, we cannot see it.
No.
Okay, okay. Okay, so while we are getting Moise by on the call, right, or to allow him to for me to share the screen. So, are you guys using? Are you able? Were you familiar with all these tools besides ChatGPT, like all these DeepSeek and Quen and all these specific tools? Because
No, no,
No,
brother, not
No,
me.
first time we are seeing.
Yeah,
no.
okay,
you
GPT.
have to start with the ABC.
okay, no worries. Yeah, that's okay. So again, we have to again be ahead in this game, because if you don't know all these tools, then definitely you are still left behind as compared to other people. So that there is a saying, right? You will not be replaced by AI, but you will be replaced by the person who knows AI. Okay, so that's the reason. If you don't know how to use AI, then again your life will be very difficult, and you will be like lost in this specific AI game.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Yeah.
how can we go about?
Yeah, I will show you at the end.
Assalamualaikum, brother.
Yeah, sister, yeah, go ahead.
Can I ask you a question? Can you share, if you don't mind, can you share your WhatsApp number so that if we
Yeah. I will, I
want
will
some
share it.
guidance
I
on
will share in
anything, we
the,
can connect with you directly, if you
yeah, I will
don't
share in the
mind?
WhatsApp. Yeah, I will share in the WhatsApp group. Yes,
Yes, please. If you are going to share in the WhatsApp group or here in the chat?
in the WhatsApp group. Yes.
I believe, brother, you need to take few more sessions.
Yeah, sure, we can do it. This is the first.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm
because
trying. I'm
I
trying.
don't know about
I,
others.
I fully I fully agree with that. You need to have more sections and go slowly so that everyone want to
Yeah.
understand and do some practice and learn.
Sure. Mohit bhai, can you make me co-host, Mohit bhai, or allow me to share? I'm not able to share anything
Yes,
from.
I'll do that. I'll do that. Give me a minute.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, and feel free to stop me and let me know if I'm going fast, or I'm trying to be more interactive here with you guys. So at least take your inputs and then show you what exactly we can do with all these tools.
So I have a one question, last question. How this tool is being used in analytic purposes, right? Because there are a lot of engines, legacy engines, I would say, and I mean like Tableau and a lot of engines are there, right? The tools available. So how this is helpful in data analytics?
Oh, the data analytics. This is the key for data analytics. So if you have any raw data, for example, in Excel sheet or any other form, you can take that raw data, you can give to these LLM models, and it can make beautiful graphs for you out of this. So I was talking
You
about.
are co-host, brother. Now you can share, I guess.
Okay, Jazakallah. Okay.
But there are already tools, right? I mean, your Tableau and other tools are pretty solid in the industry. So, do you think that those are going to be not going to be used, or they're going to become more efficient to use?
Give me a minute, brother. I will answer your question. I'm just trying to share my screen.
Mhm.
Still, I cannot. Still, okay. I'm co-host. So when I go to share screen, Moisba, it's not allowing me to. The share button is basically it's grayed out.
No, I think I don't know why it is asking, but I made you the host now.
Okay. Let me. Okay. Yes. So I think you guys can see my screen now.
Yes.
Okay. Can you see my laptop also? This anything LLM?
Yes.
Okay, now this is what I was talking about. So if you see here, this is DeepSeek. This is a Chinese R1 model, and this is like around. There are different parameters. We say 8 billion parameters, 50 billion parameters. So don't worry about that. But this is one of the. This is two specific. There are many open source. When I say open source, free to download. Anyone can go download this this specific models on their laptop and can start using it. So I have DeepSeek, which is from Chinese thing, and this Chinese they have. It's totally like now. Has been taken by Saudi government. So they have done a lot of investment in this. So like indirectly, it's owned by Saudi now. LLM is Facebook. This is Llama. This is Facebook owned model. Now, if you see here, I can use this, and I've given this specific screenshot here, and I'm using all these on my local laptop. Nothing is going on the internet. Okay, everything is on my laptop, and this is anything LLM. This is one of the there are many other tools right like this, which allows your local LLM model to be shown on the screen in a UI form for a layman like us. So we can go send a message here. So let me ask this guy, who are you? Okay, let's see what it says. I can go and attach this specific file from my local laptop, and I can do so many things here. So I'm asking this model, can you introduce yourself? So yeah, this is what this is what all these specific things. I'm AI designed to assist this and this. We can ask this model, okay, what's the last data update you have? Okay, and let's see what this guy says. Okay, so this was Okay, so I will say your train data date. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Somehow it's doing hallucination here, but yeah, you can go and talk to this guy. Let me say, what is FDA and RA? Can you explain me like a layman? Okay, so it gives me all this information, FDA and what is RA and everything, and you can basically go and ask all these questions to this guy. Okay, and what is labeling and add promo in RA field? Explain me like a child with examples. So I'm very new to labeling. I don't know what is ad promo. I'm trying to understand with this guy. So he's asking me, okay, so showing me, okay, what is labeling and all those things. Okay, it can be right, it can be wrong. So again, there are different tools where you can go and understand all the specific things here. Okay, ad promo and all those things giving me. So this is how you can go talk to this specific this model on your local laptop. Give your all the confidential data, then you can get the output here on the laptop itself. Okay, someone asked this question, so this is how you can do it. I can send you videos where you can go and set up this. Okay, any questions?
Mm,
So are you going to explain to us, like, how are we going to download it, or are we going to find out?
Yeah, I will send you the YouTube video where it has all the steps how you can go and download what are the commands, and then how you can use this anything LLM or any other tool to go and load on your screen and then start interacting like this. So I don't have to go on the UI on my Google Chrome, and I can use it directly on my local laptop.
Thank you, brother.
Okay.
Brother, does it make any difference if you use like a Windows laptop or a Mac? Is
No, it doesn't make a difference. You can use anything. There are commands for Windows as well as for Mac. So yeah, whichever you have, it will work on both. Okay, so
Brother Arif, we need to have more sessions with you.
yeah, sure, sister. Yeah, we can do it. Yeah, so
Yeah, we are just lay people not knowing much about it.
yeah,
So
no
we'll
worries.
appreciate your more sessions.
Sure, yeah, definitely, yeah. So
Thank
now
you.
moving forward, someone
Just
asked me about
gives them like make sure that they are compliant with the company, right? Anything you download it, they will catch you, right? So if that is restricted, don't do it.
yeah, you have to do it
The
on your local
compliance risk.
laptop. Yeah, not on the company laptop. Yes, you have to do on your local laptop. This is my personal laptop. Do it there, because even on the company laptop, it will be all blocked. I don't think so. You will be even able to run all those commands on your company laptop. Yeah, but again, at least if you do it on your local laptop, you are not exposing your company data on these specific live chats where the data can go in the system. Okay, so moving forward, someone asked me, okay, I have a data analytics tools, Tableau, and there are so many good tools are there. Will they be so they will not be obsolete, because they themselves are adding AI in their specific tools. Even Google have added all these AI specific things in the GDocs as well as in Google Sheets and everywhere. So definitely they will become intelligent. They will become the way you work with them, it will be like totally different now. But if person doesn't have those specific tools, I don't have a license version of that, then how can I do it? I can use these AI tools basically to make my life easy, because at the enterprise level, definitely you are using those tools, but for small businesses, for a person like me, I have the raw data. I want to do all the data analytics and understand what exactly is going on. These are the best tools basically to use it and make sure you get the best out of it. So I hope I answers someone asked this question. So this is
Yeah. So the thing is, because ChatGPT would not have the proprietary data or the data specific to the company, I would probably think that they will probably get and help to answer some of the questions within the data.
yeah, you can give a see. You don't have to give your entire data. You have to give maybe a sample to your chat gpt or any other tool, and then develop that pattern, and then use that pattern in your proprietary data what you have. And still, if you don't want to do that, you can use the tool which I showed on your local laptop. You can give all your data, and then use that local LLM model which is on your local laptop, and then use the full potential of that tool basically to give to filter out your data, to get all the patterns and all the images and whatever graphs you're trying to make there.
So, brother, I'm assuming you will cover that, right? I have no idea about how you would do that.
Yeah. So I will let you. I will keep it simple right now. But yeah, these are good use cases. What we are talking about, and we are trying to combine both the regulatory affairs and the IT world and data analytics here. So yeah. So let's go. Let's go on the next part here, and then try to understand what all things we can do it. But yeah, definitely, if you want to do a deep dive, we can understand in later sessions and understand, okay, how exactly I can take a data I can give to my local model and how exactly I can solve the prompts. Okay, so I think up till now we are good, right? Up till now you understand the power of these tools, and at least you understand these tools. I will give you the list of all these tools. It has to be you should basically use it on your day-to-day basis, and then try to take the advantage of these tools from your side. Okay.
Brother, how we should create a label basically with the colorful pictures and
Okay, so can you see my screen?
yeah.
Okay, so now on this Quen, right? There is a tab here. For example, say image tab here. Image generation. Okay, so now there are so many tools for image generation. We have
Sister, could you mute your phone if you don't mind?
Okay, so I did that. And okay, so now going here, you can give the prompt here, and you can tell this guy, okay, can you give me an image here? Okay, so let's try if it able to do it or not. Let's see. If I go here, so in your case, you will have maybe different details to the label. So you can tell them, okay, I need this specific, or let's do one thing. Let's copy this.
Okay.
Okay, so we have this specific details of this label in a text form. So let's take this. Let's go to this guy. This is a free tool. Okay, so now what you can do, there are so many paid tools, but again, this is a free tool. I'm not sure how exactly this will behave, but let's see if it able to make something. But there are tools for image creation like DALI, which is part of GPT. So let's give it to GPT also. So if I go to
That complies with the Health Canada or something we can write, no?
yeah, correct. So you can give your prompt. I'm just giving any. So when I say prompt, it's an instruction to the tool what needs to be done, and then see what exactly it does. Okay, so this is how exactly we are trying to just play around with this tool and see how exactly. If you see here, this is this is how it created all this label and everything here. I'm not sure this is good enough, but at least you can download this. You can understand the label and see, okay, what exactly is happening here. Again, see, the details are not correct here. If you see here, this is all like messed up here. All these spellings and everything, if you see here.
Yeah.
So yeah, so some tools are very good, some tools may mess up. So again, we have to go and do the validation and understand how exactly it's working. Now let's see ChatGPT what it does here. So I've given all this detail to ChatGPT, and now I'm asking this guy to make an image for me. Okay, so yes, you can do a reverse engineering. You can have an image and make a text of it, or from the text you can go and try to make some images, which can at least help you to make that a first level. You can say maybe a draft label or something, and then from there you can build on top of it.
Okay, brother.
So if I load a network diagram and I see asked, is there any problems with the network diagram? Will that tell me, yes, there are some, redundancy links are missing or something? Is that possible?
Yes. Let me show you that diagram. So I've made something. Okay, let's see. So I have this AKS diagram. Okay. Now I go to this guy.
Or will I be able to ask it to give me a zero trust model of the existing diagram?
Yes, we can. Yes.
Man, this makes a life very easy.
Yes, yes, yeah. This is something which is old thing. Now we are talking about AGI and ASI. So this is something we should know it like 2 years before. So now they are talking about humanoid and all those things are coming in. So this guy Tesla, they are making the robo taxi and they are making humanoid to become in the house. So they are like far ahead of us. And yeah, we are like very behind in all these technologies. So they're talking about AGI, which is artificial general intelligence, and then ASI, which is the artificial super intelligence. So it will which will totally replace the humans in whichever place it can, until unless it Neuralink is one of the company of this guy Tesla, and they are trying to make a surgery, a human surgery in such a way, and they claim no human can do the surgery because it needs such a precision to go and put the chip into human brain, and no one has done up till now. So now they are doing it with the help of robo, which is the AI robo.
But thank you so much for the presentation. I learned a lot, and I hope other people too. But
Yeah, I think
to
you should.
continue
Yeah,
would be greatly appreciated.
yeah, you should thank AI because this is all done by AI. I have not written a single step here. If you see this, Gamma AI, this is all made by Gamma. So this all everything is written by Gamma. I have just given the prompt, and this guy has given all the images and everything which is created here. This is like I don't know 20, yeah, 12, 13 like pages presentation here. So you should start using Gamma AI if you're making PPTs from the from any of the context what we have. So this is what is Gamma AI. Yeah, this one. Yeah, I couldn't remember my password.
Are they all free? Like or
Yeah, yeah, this is all free. Yeah, this is yeah. Everything is free. Everything is free. Yeah. See, see,
do you prefer like if I should buy one or subscription? Because sometimes like I think when you keep trying it, they tell you to be a membership. I think with Chat GBT.
no, you don't have to buy. There are so many powerful tools like DeepSeek, and this is all like free of them. And this is like sky's the limit. You can do so many things here. You don't have to buy anything.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. If you see this, brother, this is all given here. What is the network problem? What is the fix? Zero trust gaps, everything you can analyze, and you can do all those things by this any of the AKS, EKS, GKE, on-prem network diagram. If you have any specific complex diagrams which you're making, doing a lift and shift from on-prem to cloud, anything you can give it, and you can get the details here.
Yeah, brother, I think few classes you tell us how to download it and how to go through the steps, and then some classes how to put the chat, how to do search in this, because we don't know how to use this one, like how to, which words particular will come up
Yeah.
with the exact result.
Yeah, don't worry about downloading it right now. Focus on using these specific browser specific things, and try to make yourself familiar how to give the prompt. What do you mean by context? How should I go and make a prompt to the specific engine? How I will get the answer? How again I can go and correct it? So try to learn all those things from this specific browser things. Once you're good, then we can talk about that laptop and all those things, and how we can do it from that perspective. Okay, so I will give you all the. I will give you the. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
Yes, brother, I just wanted to ask you that should we begin with like YouTube tutorials to understand, because at least I'm not great in these things. So
Yeah, yeah,
just to
I will
get
give you. Yeah, sure.
the basics.
Yeah, yeah. Let me give you that. Okay.
If you can give us some links or begin it, like the
Yeah.
sister said, that will be really good to be start with.
Yeah, yeah. If you
Thank
see, I have made the entire. I've given all the links here. What I've done in my while I was studying. So this is something you can say. If you do this, then you have done masters in AI. Okay, this is something very deep, technical as well
you.
as at the high level. So I will share
Did
this
you
link.
share it, brother? Did you share it with us?
No, no, I will share this after the class. I will share everything. It has given. Yeah, it has given all the details how you can do step by step, and how you can do hands on if someone wants to do technical. Everything is given here.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you, brother.
Yeah, there is a 6 month journey on the plan. Yeah, there is a roadmap how you can go and learn this. You can go and see this roadmap. There is a yeah, this is a YouTube video where anyone can start with this. Give your 6 months slowly after your work hours, and slowly build on top of this. Okay, so I will share this details, so anyone wants to go through it. It has all the information. Everything is free on YouTube. You don't have to pay a single dime.
So
Okay.
all these are absolutely free.
Yes, everything is free. Yes. See, there is a saying in US, right? If you are not paying for a product, you are a product. Okay. So
Okay.
when we are going
Thank
and using when we are going and using these products, we are making these products more smart, and that's what these companies want. The more prompt you give, the more data you give, the more smarter they become. So indirectly, you are paying it because you are using it, and then you are the product because you are the human. You are giving your all intelligence to the tool, and they are becoming more intelligent. Okay, so right now everything is
Okay,
free. Yeah,
thank you so much.
yeah, no worries. Right now there are paid models, but you don't have to use it because we are not that advanced users. There are paid versions if you want to use the fast APIs and all those things to make some beautiful like for example, say, let me give you an example. I've made all these by using uh, chat gpt and by using all this lovable specific app. So if you see this specific website, I have not written a single code, and this is about my portfolio. So what I've done, what I'm doing right now, I can create everything here and I can publish it to my employer, okay, or to my specific person who's looking, okay, I want a specific job, this is what my portfolio is, and this is what exactly I'm doing it. So now when you make your portfolio in a website and give it to the HR talent, and then they understand this, okay, this is what you have done, it stands out. Basically they understand, okay, you have taken an extra step to go and make something from your side. So these are all the examples which I've made by using all these apps which are free. So this is one of the marketing this is one of the online tool where you can go sell and do all those things, again all made from the AI. And let me give you one more example.
Brothers, do you have any Udemy courses which you think that very appropriate to learn? If you can put that also in the link, would be greatly appreciated.
Yeah, I can do it. Yeah. So if you want to, again, this specific details what I've given here, if you go through this, you don't need Udemy. These are all like from beginner all the way to your advanced. This is given, all the free tools is given here with the hands-on and everything. But if you still need Udemy, I can give you those courses also. Okay, so up till now, just let me summarize this. What we have done, we understood what is AI. We talked about a different list of the tools what we can use it, which are totally free to use. And the other version is you can go and download those tools to your laptop and make sure you have the correct data. Your data is not exposed. Then you can even do that. And we took some examples of the labeling, how exactly AI can help me out to do all those proofreading and everything from our side. We took one example of the AKS cluster. You can give it to the tool. It can do the entire analysis and let me know, okay, what exactly the flaws are and how I can make it more better, and more best practices can be added here. Similarly, we can keep on going and keep on adding more things here by using these tools, inshallah. And we can do a lot of codings, we can do a lot of different areas. You guys can come up before next session, maybe we can collect all those use cases what you guys are facing, and then we can take those and we can try to see, okay, how we can example we can solve this using all these AI tools. So from RA, from different maybe IT background, people can come up and think, okay, this is what my real life scenario is, this is what I'm facing, how I can make it easy. So we can basically make the list of all those use cases, pick top 10, and again try to understand how AI can help to go and resolve all this issue, or at least give me some insights, how should I start with. Okay, so I think this is good for today, Moiz bhai. I think it's almost 1 hour, right?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
over now. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Thank,
much. Awesome. It was
thanks
awesome.
a lot.
Jazakallah khair.
Yeah,
Jazakallah khair.
brother, please share the link for all of us.
Jazakallah khair, brother.
Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Yeah. Walaikum.
Can you put the slide deck also in the group?
Yeah, I can, inshallah.
Thank you so much. Jazakallah.
Yeah, take care.
Jazakallah khair.
Thank
Assalamu
you.
alaikum.
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Moise bhai? Hello?
I think Moiz bhai
जी
dropped
अस्सलाम
out.
वालेकुम हाँ
Gee, Moise bhai, I sent you my, again, revision, so,
I'll review it completely inshallah.
okay, all right.
ठीक है चलिए फिर इंशाल्लाह
Take it, Moiz bhai, I think you can drop off, right?
Yeah.
Jazakallah.
अल्लाह हाफिज़